Today I'll be restoring a vintage Louis Vuitton briefcase, and I'll show you the process step by step of how you can easily do it yourself. Of course, there are a few details that you need to be careful with because otherwise you can mess up your bag. But don't worry, I'll guide you through it and I'll tell you all the supplies and how to apply them. So after this video, you'll be able to give your old bag a second life. I got this one at an American thrift store for just $119. I use baby wipes, leather cleaner and conditioner, and a very realistic amount of patience. This Louis Vuitton briefcase is from the 80s, and honestly, for its age, it was surprisingly well preserved. I kept cleaning every panel, every corner, every little spot that probably had 40 years of mystery on it. The inside has some stains too, so I went in carefully with more wipes. Lots of wipes, lots of questions in my life choices. Now, quick warning, if you wet the Vachetta leather, it will darken. That is normal, so if you're not okay with that, do not touch the Vachetta. I isolated the clasp, then I used a metal polish and applied it with Q-tips. The goal here is simple. Rub, polish, repeat, and keep going until the tarnish starts disappearing. Then I cut all the loose threads hanging around the briefcase. This is the tiny detail that nobody notices when it's done, but everybody notices when it looks bad. Basically, I gave the briefcase a haircut. I had to go back to the clasp to sand it because the original one was golden. Probably gold plated or something, but some areas were scratched, and you could see the metal underneath. I used WD-40 and everything I had at home to polish it as much as possible, including toothpaste. I know, it sounds weird, but sometimes it works. Then stainless steel polish and the pink stuff. What is the pink stuff? Maybe a miracle paste made by cleaning wizards, a magical British potion? No idea, but it worked. This part took me around 2 hours. And now, here's the result. I moved onto a hardware on the handle. Same process, Q-tips, brasso, and patience. This is one of those processes where you cannot judge it too early. You have to keep going, little by little, until the result finally starts showing up. Restoration can't fix the past, but it gives the forgotten a second life. Now that everything was clean, polished, and looking way better, it was time to protect the leather. For this, I used Angela's satin acrylic finisher. Just a light, careful application to help seal and protect the surface. And voila! I'm honestly so happy with how this turned out. Let me know in the comments if you think it was worth restoring. And now I'm going to do what I do best. I'm going to completely customize it and give it away to one of my subscribers. So if you want to see that video, click right here.